The Burberry Trench was born in the mud and rain of World War I, built to protect British soldiers while they fought for their country, a symbol of loyalty and craftsmanship. That legacy was fractured in 2018 when Burberry burnt $28 million of unsold stock to preserve exclusivity. This scandal remains a stain on its sustainability record, and the brand must restore environmental credibility. A quick pestle snapshot shows why. Socially, consumers are more conscious than ever. Consumers expect brands to take clear environmental action and are embracing a buy less, buy better mindset. So Burberry risks becoming outdated with future luxury buyers. Economically, the second-hand luxury market is growing 3 times faster than traditional luxury, as consumers seek sustainability and lower prices. Burberry is excluding the fastest-growing sustainable market in its business model, even though the Trench is a huge player in the second-hand market. We capture none of the upside for our exceptional craftsmanship. Extended producer responsibility laws are emerging and are already being implemented in countries like France. Burberry needs strategies to protect from future regulation. So, the current linear model, produce, sell, forget, is not just environmentally outdated, it is strategically dangerous. Our strategy moves Burberry up the R ladder, from occasional recycling and waste disposal to the very top tiers of refuse, rethink, reuse. Rethinking luxury as circular storytelling, valuing heritage over novelty. Refusing overproduction by reusing the Burberry Trench for a new owner. Currently, Burberry sits within a traditional luxury space, defined by newness and exclusivity, a model that ends once the product is sold. Our vision repositions Burberry at the heart of the circular luxury market, turning sustainability into a brand philosophy, attracting a new generation of luxury consumers seeking sustainability with status while deepening loyalty among existing collectors. Burberry not only reduces its environmental footprint, but redefines what true luxury means: longevity and history.
Our proposed strategic shift requires a refreshed segmentation approach that reflects Burberry's new commitments to responsibility. The Burberry Trench embodies status and timeless sophistication. With a trench typically costing between £1,500 and £2,000, the intended target audience primarily consists of affluent professionals who can afford high-priced products. However, entering the second-hand market requires broadening our demographic targeting to middle-income millennials, who value premium brands but are often priced out of full-price luxury. Providing an entry point through offering second-hand alternatives will resolve a key pain point and also build brand loyalty by reaching a growing segment of eco-conscious consumers. However, Gen Z consumers with rising purchasing power and eco-friendly intentions should not be overlooked. By addressing the needs of these younger consumers, Burberry can secure long-term loyalty. Additionally, secondhand does not always compromise value. While our strategy primarily focuses on the middle-income bracket, we plan to sell higher-priced, one-of-a-kind secondhand trenches through celebrity partnerships. Psychographically, the Burberry Trench currently targets both fashion-conscious and quality-conscious consumers through functional elegance. To align with our proposed strategy, we also need to attract eco-conscious and second-hand buyers. Using a Vowels analysis, we identified 2 psychographic archetypes, enabling tailored marketing communications. 1. Achievers, who appreciate prestige and sustainable consumerism, reflecting the values of our expanded demographic targeting. And 2. Experiencers, who are open to new ideas and are likely already in the second-hand market due to following fashion trends. Burberry should provide strong transparency and traceability signals to reassure responsibility-driven achievers, while offering rich storytelling and immersive touchpoints to emotionally engage experiencers with pre-owned pieces. By broadening our targeting and tailoring our offering to these emerging needs, Burberry can make secondhand desirable while staying aligned with both its heritage and evolving consumer expectations.
Introducing Burberry Heritage, the first brand-owned luxury resale platform. Customers can sell authenticated Burberry trenches back to the brand in exchange for a gift card or cash, with a 20% selling fee reinvested into the new platform and repair ateliers. Each coat carries a digital NFT and passport, recording origin, design line, and ownership, creating traceable, timeless value. Our customer value proposition is clear: access to Burberry at new price points, assurance of authenticity, emotion through owning part of a living legacy, and an opportunity to play in the luxury market while still being environmentally friendly. The 2027 autumn collection will be made entirely from redesigned and reworked secondhand trenches, reconstructed by iconic contemporary artists. This new, but old collection will be used to reinforce the secondhand retail platform, Burberry Heritage, where these redesigned trenches will be exclusively sold on. We will also have an exhibition at the V&A Museum, showcasing iconic coats throughout time, from World War I trenches to Audrey Hepburn's Breakfast at Tiffany's coat. This is where the fashion show will also take place. This model increases Burberry's profits and sustainability, capturing growth of the largest growing market in fashion whilst maintaining its luxurious status. We open up 3 revenue streams: resale, commission, repair services, and V&A entry, while reducing costs of overproduction. For customers, it's shared value. They earn from resale, access Burberry affordably, and become lifelong participants in the brand's story. Our strategy canvas shows that Burberry enters a blue ocean. You can see a clear differentiation from other luxury brands' sustainability practices. We reduce focus on novelty and are the first to own a second-hand platform. We increase customer participation in a sustainable way unlike no other competitor, through our digital passports and being part of the Living Archive. Prada innovates materials and Gucci has an overcomplicated vault, but the Burberry model is a simplistic and effective model, redefining luxury as fashion that lives beyond first purchase.
Reversing the consumption mandate. The age-old consumer belief has been more, newer, better, creating the pre-owned stigma that second-hand means lesser status or quality. We wish to reverse this thinking. In France, a high number of consumers already buy second-hand goods for sustainability and price. We need to transform the second-hand transaction from hesitant necessity to confident, sustainable conviction. We break the stigma through the ELM model. The central route will appeal to rational investment-minded consumers by demonstrating impeccable quality, verifiable digital authenticity, and product lineage. Digital passport NFTs reduce risk and support a premium willingness to pay for a certified asset. Peripheral route will address emotion and experience. The journey must feel as premium as a first-hand purchase. Elegant repackaging and creating a psychological halo effect will attract customers. When celebrities and influencers endorse circularity, mainstream consumers get social permission to see thrifting as high status and stylish. Mastering these behavioral changes is key as experiential marketing campaigns often achieve high ROI. The circular model transforms revenue structure and maximizes customer lifetime value. We shift from one-off sales to ongoing asset management where the same product can be sold multiple times. This is a unique model where we dramatically increase product volume without producing anything, keeping costs low and margins high. Based on a conservative assumption of 200,000 first-year buyers, a 20% commission is projected to generate roughly £16 million in a high-margin new revenue stream. This is around 0.77% of growth for Burberry, which for a company with declining revenue is a great projection. Finally, circularity creates heritage investment pieces. Authentic limited items such as the Hermes Birkin have historically retained or appreciated in value. The financial future of luxury lies not in selling newness, but in managing each asset's full, high-value lifespan, securing recurrent revenue, and lasting customer conviction.
To introduce this new direction, our launch begins with an immersive digital and physical experience. To launch the gallery, we bring Burberry heritage to life on the global stage. Our 2027 fashion show reconnects the brand with its origins by bringing our archival trench coats back to life. Historic silhouettes are reinterpreted by new designers and collaborating artists, blending vintage craftsmanship with contemporary creativity and sustainable techniques, making the old the new cool. Our Burberry Heritage Show will be broadcasted live across TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, allowing our global community to experience the relaunch in real lifetime wherever they are. Our digital presence extends even further with the virtual Burberry Heritage Museum. Here, users walk through time. They discover the Burberry archives and interact with exclusive collaborations with artists reinterpreting the trench coats across areas of art, culture, and technology. To deepen engagement, every Burberry Heritage coat comes with a digital twin NFT. This digital passport unlocks the Burberry Heritage community, an exclusive global circle of creators, collectors, and changemakers. This combination of exclusivity and accessibility expands our customer base while strengthening loyalty.
Every icon begins with a story, and every story deserves a second life.
By reworking archival trenches and reintroducing them through a curated high-luxury second-hand drop, we redefine circularity as a premium experience rather than a compromise. Each piece, treated as a collectible, authenticated through digital twins, restored by expert artisans, and positioned as a rare expression of Burberry heritage. We believe this multi-channel launch, combining an in-person show with a fully immersive virtual gallery and a strong presence across social platforms, will allow Burberry to achieve its most successful relaunch yet. Together, these touchpoints ensure maximum cultural impact while establishing a future-proof, ethically responsible, and desirably luxurious new chapter for Burberry heritage reimagined.